Hey everybody, Dr. Ed here, and we are back with some more XCOM 2. Last episode we left off on a guerrilla op, Operation Drunken Mountain. In this case, we are going to be trying to counter the minor breakthrough on the Avatar project and get a bonus scientist as a reward. It is difficult, but we just did a very difficult, quote-unquote, mission without much issue, so let's hopefully we can do another thing not too dissimilar from that one. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. So we have a couple promotions that didn't get done last episode, so let's see, we're gonna get our sniper here with lightning hands, shredder on our grenadier. Guess he had multiple promotions, my mistake. Demolition, heavy ordnance. We didn't get this far previously, but I like volatile mix, just better grenades. We're already on grenade heavy, so. Nielsen went up 2, so we're probably going to go for Shadow Strike. And let's see what we can work here. We do have just the one Grenadier, it looks like. The other one is out of it, so we are going to make armor available here. Hop on over to his loadout, switch it out with the exosuit. Shredder cannon as well. The grenade slot we're going to toss in. Who has our acid grenade? I guess we do have to make utility items available as well. My mistake, sorry about that. There, we toss an acid bomb there. Do we have a specialist coming? Yeah, we have Tapper here. Let's see, we do want him to have a Skulljack, of course. Build items. Did we finish our research? Good. I want to try to get one Mimic Beacon, considering how many Faceless Corpses we have. And toss that in the armor slot. Hopefully he won't be getting shot at, and we will make good use of this probably. Maybe. I'm not positive in all honesty. Okay, so we had Kelly with the Dragon rounds, but I prefer Talon. Insane crit chance at close range, which, go figure, works hand in hand with what she has. May as well just give our sniper the Dragon rounds there then. Sure someone's getting use of it. And I just realized we're in a bit of a predicament here. Nothing too dire, but... Actually, yeah, we're going to switch out our specialist loadout. Mimic Beacon will be the nano med kit. And Kelly doesn't use grenade too much. May as well give her that for now. Okay, that'll go. We can start the mission now. And again, as per usual with any of the loading screen bullshit, I'd like to thank everyone again for tuning in. Appreciate any bit of views we're getting on this little channel here. All the likes, however many there are. As far as likes to views, it's a pretty good ratio, so at least those who are watching do appreciate the content, which is always good to see. But let's see, in this case it is a guerrilla ops. It looks like it's going to be destroy the alien relay, so we are going to be on a timer up until that's done. So we might have to rush a little bit, but hopefully nothing too reckless. Just from this picture alone in the center here, it looks like it's probably going to be in a city, not like a slum area, so there should be a decent amount of high ground for us to take advantage of, if at all possible. Alright, pretty sure we just flew through a tower, but you know what? No big. But no, other than that, not much new over here. One whole day has passed. My Fire Emblem Collector's Edition has yet to ship, but hopefully should be here coming Tuesday. Bit excited about that. Not quite excited enough to drop the money that would require to get a actual capture card on a 3DS, but enough that it might be taking a good chunk of my time in the upcoming days. And I just realized we are fairly far away from that, huh? Well, how can we do anything to get up on this building? Say we scout forward a little bit here. Move Tapper on up. And he's here. May as well hack this tower, just see what we can get out of it. I don't believe this will pop concealment, but not something I've made a frequent doing of. So, see what we're working with. Destroying enemies, reduce enemy will. Gonna ignore that for now. Truth be told, those aren't very good bonuses, so not really worth our time. The reduced will only really be good if we get our psionic unit with an ability that affects will in that regard, but...
Rolling out. Let's do this.
That note, I feel like we are just going to pretty much be building hopping, so see what we can do to get that done safe. Only downside is that recon tower there. Just going to move Kelly just a little bit with the group, a little bit forward ahead on the roadside. I think I hear a mech walking, but alien noises. See what we get just from moving up here. Yeah, don't want to be that guy, but that definitely sounds like a mech. Oh boy. I did not expect to be seeing these guys yet. Okay, this will be fun to deal with less than fantastically upgraded plasma weaponry. But what we can do, since we are positioned by a door here...
Let's do this.
Get a few units inside. Oh, there we go, we're having the verticality bug again. That's always fun to deal with. But we are still safe to move some people over here. Same with this half cover there. Kelly is great, but need her somewhere where she might be able to get something done. A lot of armor, so we might consider using a grenade opener on it, but wait and see, I suppose. See what they do next. It's a pretty intimidating pod. A double codex, an Andromedon. People are in their line of sight right now, so we are probably have to get something dealt with here. I feel like we kill zone down here. Should get a decent reaction fire on anyone over there. Can rotate here. Actually, that's a very good shred shot. I think I might use that as the opener. So with that being said...
Scanning. Covered.
Kelly will wait, see what she can do. Same thing with Therese. So it looks like we are opening this with a shredder.
Close quarters.
There you go. A lot of armor shred, a lot of damage. There's going to be for Codex Eye for us to deal with, but hopefully that can be handled without much of an issue here. As you can see with our new beefy unit, barely tickled them there with our shredder, but big ol' miss there. Right up close too. I think that was the sound of the Codex dying. Did some good work on that Andromedon, but I personally want to see what we can get done here with what we have to work with. So we do have DuPont, but... Truth be told, it's a little bit early and I don't want to use it, but... More shots have been made. The guaranteed kill on the Codex there, even with the dodge. Kelly here, we have two options. We can take out that Codex there, or the Andromedon. What will do more to us? I feel like the Codex is likely just to disable some shit. That's about it. But the Andromedon's gonna be, well, you'll see right away.
Enemy eliminated. What do we got here?
And it's back.
We all saw that thing go down. Now what the hell is it doing?
I'm spotted.
Be an okay idea to just move the pawn up here. That shot being had, we can fall back Kelly over here for now.
Moving to designated coordinates.
We still have another 5 turns to get rid of the transfer. Codex is going to teleport and probably do a weapon jam as per usual. Or just take a shot. No? Okay, so that basically ruins both of their turns, but Ramadan's going to advance on up to our ranger, it looks like. Probably just go for a swing, which is pretty shit, but thankfully their accuracy is pretty piss poor, but we're still going to take a little sprig of fall damage. Punching the floor right out from underneath it. Oh no, that went pretty good on our end, so it's hard to bitch. Surprisingly, we don't have a shot here. Huh. Well then. Let's see, looks like we can move this way without getting acid on us, which is good. Really good hit chance on the Andromedon shell. One little boop there. Really surprised he doesn't have a shot anywhere. Surprised to the point of being annoyed, really. Does look like we can get a shot up here. Lightning hands and a base shot with our pistol. We should be able to get the kill on the Andromedon with our the pawn here. Perfect. So only getting hit for 2 with one of those isn't bad. So definitely working around this here. We are going to want to deal with the Codex, however. Let's see, do we have someone who can do that for us? Regrettably, it doesn't look like Kelly quite has a slash ready. And that's a lot worse shot than I thought she'd be dealing with. Sniper can relocate. Shimmy hit on up. I think this might be a flanking shot, but I'm also worried it might pop a pod. Oh, that's pretty bad. The one thing I was hoping wouldn't happen, but thankfully we still have our Mimic Beacon. I didn't really explain how this works. Basically, you make a fake soldier out there, enemies will target it if they have vision of it. I think it has as much life as whatever soldier is throwing it, so trying to get it in vision here of the Advent Troopers. Might not be great, but hopefully it draws their fire, if we're lucky. That being said, I don't really want this Codex taking a pot shot at us, so might need a grenade depending on how this goes with Victor Vega here. We'll have 2 54% shots to get the kill. First one was a whiff. Let's see how this goes here. Second one was also a whiff.
Not even close.
Especially after what just happened here, we're gonna probably want to fall back over here. That is out of the range of the purple explodey.
Finally.
That's good, that's good. And if we're just gonna use a grenade, may as well just waste a plasma grenade. There we go. You know, I feel like it's very unnecessary loading that into the grenade launcher, but overkill gets the job done. as per usual. I totally am forgetting about those items there. I'm going to want to make a run for them next turn, or next move if at all possible, but we still have this clock to be concerned about. Aliens are doing a thing. What the thing might be right now, I'm not at all positive. Advancing on up. I think that's their second move to advance. Looks like the Mimic Beacon might have been a waste here, but I'm not overly concerned about it. Yeah, it was a waste. Weren't even in range of it. Hey, learning curves. See what we can get done now. Singer here is going to want a semblance of revenge, and it looks like his best shot is on the man who just took a few pot shots at him. One down. Perfect. He is going to need a reload. Same thing with Victor Vega here. Want the loot here, so I think we can move Therese this way. Quicker on up.
Got your stuff here.
Has a few pretty shitty shots in all honesty, but conveniently, if we can get a line on it, shield bearer is in a precarious spot next to that car that may or may not explode with this. Did explode. And it did take him out. Okay, that's really good for us then. This is risky, as per usual, but I feel like if we get the skull mine off, it's a guaranteed kill on this troop, so. And right through the jaw. A little bit better than a coin flip on our end for the small intel cache, but taking a couple points of feedback damage isn't too bad in contrast to killing him for 12 or whatever. Okay, 3's not too shitty. Looks like we're getting relatively close to where we gotta be, but I'm getting a little bit nervous pushing in.
I'm on it.
As I said earlier, we are on a slowly ticking clock, but still have some wiggle room.
On the move.
All in all, I think we might have some minor injuries come the end of this mission, but nothing too deadly.
The alien transmission is still active and we're running
Yeah.
Get to the relay and take it out ASAP.
The cavalry's here.
Looks like they are dropping in reinforcements, which is kind of shitty for us. But oddly enough, we do have a sniper who has a decent enough shot here, so we might just take that. Misplay there, reload, and maybe not to spend your last bit of casing, but let's see, what can we do here?
No
I
problem,
feel like we
boss.
can move Therese this way. Decent enough chance to hit from there, I imagine.
Here I come.
Same thing.
Got it covered. Moving to position.
Move him a little bit closer, so next move we can get him in position to take a shot if need be, I imagine.
Is it clear?
Same thing. There's going to be a pistol overwatch on Vega here, but
Scanning.
he will have a shot coming up pretty quickly.
That's affirmative.
I'm going to move Jane Kelly on up, just a standard overwatch. She's doing pretty good on ammo, so I'm not too concerned about her wasting around. Ugh. And let's see what we have to deal with here today. Okay. That's a pretty standard and relatively easy fight ahead. Basic advent troops and an officer, so we're A-okay.
Have your forces sighted.
A very relaxed civilian. I feel like I just gunned down there. About to say a lot of misses, but at least one of our overwatches. One of our overwatches. And the pistol through the van. Oh, we got the officer.
Big deal.
He's making a lot of noise. Okay, so you're not really gonna have a great shot, regrettably, but you can poke her again with your pistol. I think our other sniper should be able to actually get the finishing shot on it. That works for me. Our ticking clock is dealt with.
Menace 1-5, we've confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Let's see what we can do with this slash here. That's always fun. If we're lucky, it'll be a flat-out kill. Perfect.
Not too shabby.
We did pick this ability up for him, so may as well get Demolition that destroys cover. Hopefully. There we go, so he's flanked now. Everyone will have a great shot on him. Just like that.
You want some more? Training ammo.
And we're
first.
not done yet, apparently.
Back in.
See, pop Overwatch. I mean, if we have to deal with one more pod or however many more, I may as well just get everyone ready to go.
Yeah. Moving to Overwatch. Scanning.
Felt like we were fairly thorough, but we just kind of beelined it over a building or two, so not as thorough as we ought to have been.
Let's do this. On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Ah, there we go. Are we actually going to land any hits, though? I'll be surprised. Tickling him for 3. Big old miss there.
It's still moving.
Okay, as per usual, we are going to reposition this turn. Oh, they're clumping. Oh, well, they're almost clumping. Let's see, do have lightning hands. We can just free action. Definitely doesn't hurt to take it there, even if we do whiff pretty hard.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Metal Zone, I'm not trusting right now for whatever reason, so. Overwatch in the gut, but it's another dodge, so he's not really going to be feeling too bad from that. However, we do have a couple of acid bombs, which I'm hoping we can thread the needle on and get these 2. Yeah, definitely only these 2 in. Being said, may as well hit as many objects in here that they might or might not be using for cover. Dodge that. Alright. So let's see, if we zoom on out. The only place we can get Edwards here shot would be on the Muton we haven't really poked fun at yet. Even then, it's not a great shot. Good enough to land, I suppose, though, and I guess that's the more important part. If we're lucky, this will kill. Assuming it hits. Another dodge slash graze. That thing's just on a roll. Which, isn't obnoxious in the least bit, of course.
Okay.
Kelly won't have a shot here. If she does, it's gonna be piss poor.
Overwatch.
Same thing with our other ranger here, I imagine. Okay, let's see what they do. We didn't really get a kill off, regrettably, but what happens when it rolls dodge each time, but acid burn should take care of him. We did have that one Overwatch from Kelly. That's a big nope. Just gonna go for a punch, huh? Yeah, we're getting really lucky with our dodges here, so it's definitely good on us. And I mean, to be fair, he did just take a swing at you, so let's go on, Toby. Blood and viscera everywhere.
Hostile terminated. Status confirmed.
And we were good.
All
That went
hostiles are down
pretty
and the area
damn
is
smooth.
secure.
Look at us go.
Status
2 missions without anyone
Mission
dying.
accomplished.
Few wounds, but I believe they should all be minor. We only took like 3 pips and damage at the most, I believe. That went very well for us, in all honesty. I'm learning. On that note, I did turn down the graphical settings, so hopefully some load times and stutteriness outside the actual level load should be reduced. But no real guarantees until the game gets a little bit better optimized, which hopefully sooner rather than later. Looks like we have some diversity here. A lot of average damage is good. Killing over 1 a turn is fine. But let's see how bad our actual injuries we have to deal with are going to be. I'm hoping for no gravely wounded, for the most part, just light or wounded. Really gravely and lightly. Okay, I guess that's a fair enough compromise. Shield medic just for some more advanced healing. Honestly, we don't hunker down too much. I'd much rather just have steady hands. We're standing still a lot more frequently. And it's getting good. Decent amount of loot. Andromaton autopsy.
Hello, Commander.
Dr. Conrad Becker, scientist. Soldier shaken. Research speed increase. Not super ideal or anything, but as per usual, we are making progress, which is good. Heavy weapon. What were we working on elsewhere? Oh yeah, working on some Illyrian crystals. Okay. Oh wow. Whew, that was a very rough scan. I didn't think we'd be able to make it through it. We do have a retaliation strike coming very shortly, which I don't really want to do at all. Apparently our proving grounds are currently idle, and I think we have the Lyrium cores to be doing something at the very least. So before I get too behind on that, protocol, heavy weapon, grenade, ammo. There we go. That'll keep us busy for a few days. And let's see what we decided to do here. Basically, we have black market, and may as well go for the heavy weapon, I suppose. Some people would argue intel or switching to health recovery at the headquarters, but if we get lucky, we can get something very good or worth a very paltry amount of resources.
The outcome of this research can only
Plasma
further our
rifle
advances,
is
Commander.
plasma lance. My apologies there, of course. Don't remember what the Andromedon wreck gives us, but I'm not into dire urge to get. We should really consider working on the armor. I think we're gonna do that. Leave our grenadiers hanging a little bit. We have a decent amount of supplies. I gotta check out engineering really quick.
New orders, Commander?
Not so much for facilities, but items. It's very expensive. Probably gonna go for the storm gun. We are gonna want to try actually making our psionic unit useful. So maybe just go for that for
At
now.
one point, I thought about trying to bring in an
And
advent
pour
mech
again.
to see if we could
So, you know.
integrate the
Woo. Let's see what we can get with our heavy weapon here. Wound recovery is already happening. Looks like Acolyte Wilkie here is granted Finish Inspire. Let's see. Immunity's fine. It's okay. A lot of these are pretty bland in all honesty, but yeah, I think we might go for the heal. Seems like it could be fun. Go back here. This is definitely going to be coming on us really quickly. The 1 week is almost over, I imagine. Blue screen protocol. I'm forgetting what that is. Okay, it's a EMP bomb. In this case, go figure, any mechanized units are pretty great to deal with it that way. Blue screen rounds, same thing. Destroy targeted systems. I believe it also reduced their hack score when they're shot with anything with blue screen, so if we're feeling it on any of our specialists that we really spec into combat oriented and not so much with medkits, just rocking one or both of those instead of a skulljack, but that's a hard sell, so we probably just run the ammo. Oh, and we actually have a landed UFO, which is scary because that's going to be kind of a rough mission before an actual retaliation strike. And we got a flamethrower, that's kind of not great. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for this episode. I'll be back with another one in the upcoming days, of course, assuming I don't get too distracted with other things in life. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm Dr. Ette, and catch you next time.